I was looking for a portable monitor to go with my Asus ZenBook Pro Duo when I travel, which is quite frequently, and I found this on Amazon. It's a portable 17.3-inch monitor. It's 2K, which is fine. 4K would have been great, but it's too expensive, actually over $600. And this is 2560 by 1440. Even my LG ultrawide is a 2K, whereas my laptop is a 4K. So this is a portable monitor by a company called Bimawen. And it comes in this box. It's sealed right now, so we'll do an unboxing. It doesn't say anywhere on the box that it's made by a company called Bimawen. It's just a portable monitor. Let's take a look at this and see if it's going to meet my needs for video editing when I'm traveling. Nicely packaged. So let's get to the main attraction right away. This is the 17.3-inch portable monitor. It comes with a case stand, I believe they call it. It's pretty sleek looking. So you've got your obligatory manual, a USB-C to USB-C, USB-A to USB-C, HDMI to, I guess, mini HDMI? Another USB-C to USB-C, so that makes two USB-Cs to USB-Cs. And you've got the charger, the brick, and I'm guessing that's for the Visa mount. So I've opened the monitor from the box, and it is pretty nice looking. It's sleek. It's not really heavy. It's really on the lighter side, maybe medium light. Quite a little bit bigger than my laptop so that I can do video editing in Adobe Premiere on the go. That's a pretty good look at the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo and the new Bimawen 2K 17-inch monitor. It stands up pretty okay next to the laptop. The screen is bright enough. It took a while to get to this point. It was really washed out in the beginning, but it looks way better now. I mean, this is an OLED screen and it's an expensive laptop, so it looks bright and beautiful. The colors pop. If you look at this, it's okay. It's not that poppy, but it's okay. When I first started, it was completely washed out. I'm gonna get to that. I'll show you that piece of video in a moment. I've had to do a lot with the color calibration using the settings panel on the laptop computer to get it to this point. It's not looking bad, and it's really light. That's one of the great things I like about it. Okay, so I've set up the portable monitor, and as you can tell, the difference between my laptop screen and the monitor is just way too much. My laptop is bright and beautiful, has the right colors, and this thing is completely washed out. Well, the good thing, firstly, is that one USB cord, this one, from my laptop to the monitor delivers power to the monitor. So all you need is the one USB-C cable to power the monitor and see the display on the monitor. You don't need to use the power adapter for the monitor as long as your computer or your laptop has a power delivery USB-C. It's good enough for doing what I need to do when I'm traveling, which is having an external monitor along with my laptop so that when I'm editing in Adobe Premiere, I have two screens to play around with. And of course, I also have this screen here, which I use for folders and stuff like that. Here's an example of another screen that we can compare. And that's what the colors look like on the laptop computer and the text. And that's what the same page looks like on the external monitor. So I'll say it's not bad. It's a 2K monitor. That's a 4K OLED screen. The colors are just brighter and more beautiful. So here's Adobe Premiere on the external monitor. And I'll play that video for you. That's a video that I recently made called Macro Photography with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. And I actually like the 17.3 inches because my laptop is 15.6. But I did want an external monitor that was a little bit larger. It's on YouTube. Let's watch the two screens side by side. The sound is coming out of the monitor. It's at 100%. So in my right hand here is an S22 Ultra, and on my left hand is also an S22 Ultra. So I'm shooting with the one in my right hand, with which I'll demonstrate the focus enhancer or the macro mode. When the videos are stopped on that end screen, the black screen, you can see that the laptop is beautiful, just solid black. And if you look at the monitor, it's kind of like well, it looks kind of gray on a camera, but it's sort of like a light black. And there's definitely bleed. You've got to decide if you can accept this amount of screen bleed. The bleed really is bottom left, bottom right, top left. There's a little bit over here. I'm not sure what this red stuff is, probably just a reflection. It's looking really bad from the camera. In real life, it's acceptable unless you're doing high-grade video editing, which you shouldn't be using this monitor for anyway. Okay, let's talk about the input-output ports. Let's first start with the speakers. You've got one on each side, and here's your rocker, which controls the settings on the monitor as well as the volume up and volume down. You've got two mini HDMI ports, 1 and 2, and you've got two USB-C ports, Type-C ports. The one on top is the one you would use to connect to your computer or your laptop. That's the one that brings in power from the laptop as well as shows the display on the screen. And the bottom Type-C port is your power port. If you were to simply use the USB cable from your laptop and bring it down here, it would simply power the monitor, but it wouldn't display a screen. So this would be used for simply powering on the monitor and also using the power adapter, the Type-C power adapter that came with the monitor if you wanted to power the monitor independently of your computer. Yes, the monitor has the ability to do a VESA mount. To stand the monitor up, either use the case stand, which I haven't used, or use the kickstand that came with the monitor. Now I'm going to show you how to use the scroll wheel to manage the settings or the settings menu. You press that wheel and your settings panel or the settings menu comes up, and you can see that there are quite a few menu options that you can go through. What I'm doing is I'm scrolling the wheel up and scrolling the wheel down. And if you want to select something, for example, color, then you just press and it gives you more options on the submenus under color. Now, I'm going to say at the outset that this is not a very intuitive settings panel. If I click on picture, it shows you backlight, brightness, contrast, sharpness. But if I want to get out of this menu and go back to the main menu, I can't figure out how to do that. So I've got to wait till this thing goes off. So now it's gone off. I'm going to click that wheel again. So now you can see the rest of the menu options here. When you look at the display in your OS, in your Windows or your Apple, you'll notice that it's actually a Dell display. So here I am on another one of my trips a couple of days later, and my recommendation would be that if you're wanting an external monitor 17 inches or even 15 inches while you're traveling and you want to do video editing or any other content creation, it's fine. It works just fine on the road. But if you're going to get this monitor just to keep it home as an external monitor, that's a terrible idea, because you can get a name brand, much larger monitor, 4K, 2K, 27 inches to 34 inches for less money than you would pay for this monitor. So my recommendation to you is, if you're a traveler and you're looking for a portable monitor, this 17-inch monitor would be good. And if you want to keep it at home, don't do it.